Today, on Be Something Wonderful, how to transform your life overnight. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. I got an email from a subscriber that said, Tom, I'm new to your channel, and your message really resonates with me. Here's my question. I want immediate change. I really want to change my life overnight. And I was wondering, I've been watching your videos, but what could you tell me that I could really do where I could see immediate changes, where I could see immediate results? Well, guys, we're going to unpack this today and more. So here's what I want to say. Just from your very question, you changed your life, right? With each question, with each thought, with each feeling, whatever we put our attention on, whatever we look at, we're constantly changing reality. Hear this. Now, that could be good news or bad news, depending what you're thinking, feeling, and believing. But really, in the end, it's good news. Guys, it's a happy ending. It's guaranteed, right? So why not enjoy the journey? Right? So let's talk about this. How do you transform your life overnight? How do you get immediate results? Well, we talked already about the power of gratitude. And we really talked it in a very powerful way in the last video with the teachings of Neville Goddard and some other things. But really what I want to talk about today is the law of reciprocity, or the law of giving. Because really, this changes your life overnight. Gratitude is connected with it, right? Gratitude changes your life immediately, right? But this is connected to it. So here's the thing, guys. You cannot give what you don't already have. All the spiritual teachers talk about this, Neville Goddard, all of them. Why? Why do all the gurus talk about this? Because this is a law of the universe. It's the law of reciprocity. What you give comes back to you multiplied, right? Hear this. I've got one thing really big to say today, guys. You cannot outgive God. You cannot outgive infinity. You cannot outgive the infinite intelligence. Right? So when you give, it's going to come back, right? Pressed down, running over. Hear this. So giving gratitude, that's why giving gratitude, giving thanks is so powerful. But not just gratitude, giving love, giving compassion. Give it all away. Right? Give it away. Give your love away. Why do we hold on to it? Sometimes I feel like we're holding on for it for the special occasion. For the occasion when somebody does something nice to us, or we're holding our love for that special person, or we're holding our compassion for someone that really, quote, deserves it. We all deserve it, but more important, you deserve it. And when you give it, you receive it. Hold on to nothing. Give it all away. Give your love away. Give your compassion away. Give your gratitude away. This is big, right? The law of reciprocity, what you give comes back to you multiplied. The more you give, the more you receive. You can never outgive God in infinite intelligence, ever. Hear this, right? Give, and it will be given you, right? They will pour into your lap a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. For by your standard of measure, it will be measured to you in return. This is from Luke 6:38. This is from Scripture, right? This is what the ancients said. Now, so listen to this. For by your standard of measure, it will be measured to you in return. Make your measure infinity. Make your measure unlimited. Hold nothing back. There's nothing to lose. Right? Because when you give that love, when you give that compassion, when you give that gratitude, that's what you're made of. You just receive more of it. You can never run out. You can never outgive God. That's the first thing I want to say. Here's the second thing. To give is to receive. You cannot give what you do not have, and you only have what you believe. This is Neville Goddard. So he connects believing with receiving and giving. Right? Giving equals having it already, which means you're going to receive it, which means you must believe it. Hear this, because your life is what you believe. So as you give, you're believing you already have it, and then you receive it. This is powerful, guys. Neville connects the dots here. To give is to receive. You cannot give what you do not have, and you only have what you believe. Wow, that's powerful. Remember, reality is a hologram, right? This means any part you touch with love, kindness, and compassion, you touch the whole. This is big. This is when I started the channel, someone asked me, I only had a couple hundred subscribers. And you know, they were very intent in saying, how are you going to get more subscribers and how are you going to get to 1 million? One subscriber is enough. That touches the whole. You are enough to affect the entire fabric of all that is, right? It's not about numbers, right? Those will come. But it's about everything you do, everything you think, everything you feel, everything you touch touches the whole. Hear this. Reality is a hologram. This means any part you touch with love, kindness, and compassion, you touch the whole. This means whatever you think, feel, and believe in the now moment, right? Because the hologram, if it is a hologram, and it is reality in the universe, in you, that means the past, present, and future are all happening right now as well. So in that now moment, it changes reality in all time. All time. When you give in the moment, you're changing your past. When you give in the moment, you're changing your present. When you give compassion, love, gratitude in the moment, you're changing your future. It's law. That's why it makes no sense to regret anything. It makes no sense to look over your shoulder. It makes no sense to look at mistakes of the past, right? You're in the current moment. You get to recreate everything right now from that now moment, right? Big, you become your ideal future self right now. Hear this. So right now, you don't have to wait to be that ideal future version of yourself. You can be that right now because there is no time. And it's a hologram. You're already connected to your future. And you're connected to your past, but it's not really the past, it's now. You're connected to everything. You're connected to that ideal. You're connected to your biggest desires. You're connected to everything you want to be, do, or have, right? So, and I love this. I used this before in a video, I forget, a couple months back. But I love this quote from Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland and the Looking Glass, that's all very powerful metaphysics, right? I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Hear this, right? But it's bigger than that. You can't go back to yesterday because you've changed yesterday. That person's no longer around. That person no longer exists. Wow, that's big. That person from the past has changed. Your past has changed, right? Every time you remember, every time you look at something, every time you put your attention on the past or present or future, you change it. This is big, right? I used a quote from, I think, one of those movies with Nicolas Cage. I think he played a psychic. And he said, a funny thing about the future, every time you look at it, it changes. Well, not only that, every time you look at anything in time, any moment, it changes it. So what do you look, from what state are you looking? From what state are you putting your attention on it, right? What's the takeaway today? Giving love, kindness, compassion, and gratitude in the now moment affects all reality in all time. Hear this, guys. It changes everything. So it's yeah, you're changing your life overnight, but you're changing it immediately in that instant. In the instant that we talk about this right now, it's changing the fabric of everything, right? So whether you are looking back or forward or at the present moment, it changes everything. When you give from a feeling of already having it all, you will. Hear this. Right? Because we all want to have it all, but you already do. And when you give from a feeling, it can be a compliment, right? A nice gesture. It could be a kind word. It could be just, you don't have to say anything. It could just be you feeling compassion, right? We're all connected. This is what Neville Goddard often talks about too. You're influencing people with that love and compassion when you're not even with them. It's all, you don't have to be, it's not about being close physically. Mentally, we're all connected. We're all connected to this hologram, right? So when you give from a feeling of already having it all, you will. most definitely have it all. In fact, you already do, because there is no time. That is how to transform your life, literally, overnight. I am your host, Tom Caron, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, like and share our videos. That's how we get our message out. Hit us up on Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Caron, our website at tomcaron.com or besomethingwonderful.com, or write me and say hello at info@besomethingwonderful.com. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, with great love, this is Tom. See you soon.